everybody, how's it going? So the wind is whipping in this car. I'm not sure what, it's like the window doesn't roll all the way up. And it's a new rental and I don't know what's going on with it, but so this is the situation going on. I just touched down into my old Jehovah's Witness stomping grounds. I'm back in the Midwest, baby. And this is what I consider Smurf country. This is absolute Smurf country. This is where the whole Smurf incident took place, and it's 9:54 at night, and I'm on my way. I've got a 2-hour drive. I'm about an hour into my drive so far. Because my grandma died a couple days ago of COVID-19. So she was 94 years old and, you know, in a nursing home, and she came down with COVID, but she's a Jehovah's Witness too. So the funeral is tomorrow. So this is going to be a huge deal. Like, I've been waiting since I was 8 years old to do this. Like, I've been waiting decades to do this. Like, this is, like, so monumental, it's truly not even funny. Like, waiting for the perfect instance of where all of these particular family members would be in one spot all together. And my grandma's funeral is the perfect situation for this all to happen. So, at first, my dad was not going to go. There's really... Now, at this point, with me waking up various ones in the family already, there are more ex-Jehovah's Witnesses now than there are indoctrinated current Jehovah's Witnesses. So, it's going to be interesting because the shift in power has happened, where the Jehovah's Witnesses are no longer in control of the whole situation. It's like, no, we completely outnumber you, and grandma, being the matriarch on that side of the family, she's gone. It's like, well, guess what? So then my dad at first is not wanting to go. He's making up like ridiculous Jehovah's Witness excuses. Oh, it's too far to drive, so I can't go. It's like, of course it's too far to drive. That's why everyone else is flying. Like, that has that far of a drive, you know? Like, no one's driving that far. You fly. So, then one of the worldly family members, she calls him up, that's my dad's cousin, and, you know, she basically put the screws to him and didn't take no for an answer. So then then she says, because she bought my plane ticket. And so then all I had to do is pay for my rental car and, like, you know, other expenses like that. Because otherwise it was going to be, like, really expensive. And she's an awesome cousin. So, she's really my dad's cousin. So what would that make her, my first or second cousin? Because it's my dad's cousin. But I think through her talking to my dad, she told him that she was maybe possibly buying me my ticket, or that she let him know that I was going one way or another. And I know my dad, and with everything that's going on, he knows I'm basically telling the truth about everything. I'm calling the punches as they roll. Very blunt. It's like, well, Dad, you know, he's still wrapped up in that doomsday cult. You know, I just kind of wording it in ways he's never heard before, and he's literally losing his mind. So I'm pretty sure the moment he found out that I was going for damage control, he showed up too. So he's already there, I guess. My flight, 3 flights were delayed today, or canceled. I missed 3 flights, thanks to American Airlines, which I'll be posting, because it was quite a big deal. So with this area, we're not too far from Fargo. It's a lot of small towns all grouped together in this Midwestern area. Eventually I'll show you exactly where it all is. It's just too dark for you to see. Oh, there you can see a little bit. So with you guys as ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, and as Jehovah's Witnesses, you heard about areas like mine, kingdom halls like this, where you'd hear about demonized kingdom halls. It's like, yeah, there's a demonized hall somewhere, and blah, 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 and they had to close it, and this and that, you know. That is what's going on in this area. There are these little tiny towns, like these rinky-dink little kingdom halls, and these, you know, backwoods families, and there's like 30 members, and weird, creepy, awful things happen in these little tiny towns and congregations. Okay, there we go. We're getting close. We're getting close. A very Fargo kind of situation. Like, we are dealing with right around Fargo. In fact, you'll probably see a sign where it says how far Fargo is from here. Just like the movie Fargo, that's what's going on in this area of just these bizarre groups of people, and they're Jehovah's Witnesses. And so they have all these little creepy little towns, one little kingdom hall, one little congregation, and nefarious things end up happening in all of them. Like, if all these kingdom halls could talk, like, oh my goodness, thank goodness I can talk for them. So what I'm gonna do, oh my goodness, I'm gonna take you to the kingdom hall where the whole Smurf incident took place, and hopefully I will be able to get into some conversations with some of the ones that were also there for the whole Smurf incident, and start to talk about it. I'm gonna start reminiscing, like, in a positive way. Like, oh my goodness, do you remember when I did this? You know, and wasn't that funny? And ha ha ha. And then start to talk about it where they'll think that I'm thinking back to it in like a positive way, just to get them talking, you know? Like, seriously. Especially my one uncle. Like, oh, I can't wait. I think he's too scared to talk to me. Like, he's just as scared of me as my dad is, which is pretty sad for anyone to be scared of someone based upon what they're gonna say. It's like, why would you be so scared about what I would say? Unless I've got some pretty important things to say out loud. But the speed limit here is 80 miles an hour, which is, I have a hard time. I'm going 73. It still seems fast, but it's with this weird window. I don't know. So you're going to see a lot of weird people. Like, I'm going to show you some backwoods, scary, demonized people. Jehovah's Witness people. You're going to see some scary, odd, creepy individuals. There'll be some normals, but the majority, you're going to be like, are you kidding me? Like, are you literally kidding me? Nope. You can't make these people up. Like, you just can't. You can't make them up at all. So I've got until Wednesday to do all of this, but if I need to extend it, like if things really start to go well and I need to stay a little longer, but I've got business to attend to back home, you know, so I don't know. I got the rental car until Wednesday, so if I need to run around and take you to a bunch of crazy places, introduce you to a bunch of crazy people, I mean, hey, this is so last minute, you know, with grandma getting sick with COVID. It was like I was not prepared, and it's like, I've got a what? Like, seriously, I've got a what right now? I haven't been back here since I was 19. Like, that was the last time. And I know with my dad, the last time I talked to him about it, he goes, there's no need to ever go back there. There really is no need. There's no draw. There's no reason why we ever need to go back there, because my dad's scared of all the things that more than likely I am going to start to remember the moment my foot steps into that state. Like, I started having major flashbacks, and when I stepped off the airplane into the what do you call it? You know, the hangar, or the, you know, that hallway thing you walk walk into, I almost fainted. Like, I had such severe vertigo. It was like scary, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just stepped foot in South Dakota. That's why. Like, literally, I'm losing my mind as like when your worlds collide. I've never driven here. Like, I was always, last time I was here, I didn't have a car. I was just visiting, so, but we used to, through all of these, through this, like this highway, we would do rural territory all the time. Unassigned territory and, rurals. We used to have to pull over so that I could vomit and poop on the side of the road because I'd get car sick so bad. Like, I'm getting car sick right now. I'm hacked. Oh my God. I'm gonna turn this down. Ugh. I am so freaked out right now. Like, seriously, I can't even. I didn't bring my Smurf. I should have, but I didn't have enough room. He was too big. But, I don't know. Just talking about it. They would think I had some sort of, like, agenda if I brought my Smurf. I don't want them to think I have an agenda. I don't have an agenda. No. I just want to reminisce about a few things. So I emptied all my memory is available on my phone. I am going to record and record and record and take pictures and record the whole damn thing. I'm going to get everybody off to the side. I'm going to talk to everybody alone, as much as I possibly can. I'm going to act normal. Like what? There's nothing wrong here. I mean, this is an intense situation. For one, I've got 2 of my uncles who abused me are going to be there. I'm going to have to face them in the same room. And I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I don't know if I'm going to lose my cool. I don't know what's going to happen. More than likely, something is going to trigger me and I am going to end up doing or saying something I might end up regretting. I don't know. At this point, I have a feeling, yeah, at least at the very end. At the very end, it'll come to me what I'm gonna say or do, or whatever. It'll be big. I gotta make a lasting impression. We'll see. Nothing violent, I promise. But, anyway, that's it for now. I just wanted to give you an update and let you know what's up. It's Smurf territory. And yeah, it's going to be something. We're going to be surrounded by all Jehovah's Witnesses and ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. And some are predators, and some are the ones who covered it up. This is really, really intense right now. This is abuse central. So, anyway, you're going to see and hear what goes on in my family too, which is going to be super interesting. So, maybe I'll go YouTube live sometime soon. So, love you guys, and I'll let you know how it goes. Bye-bye.